Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Monkey Wrench. I'm Kelly, the monkey with the wrench. Today we're in the field. It's about 2 weeks to Christmas, and in Florida it's still sweaty. Shorts, t-shirt. Anyway, today we're going to be working on this old Dixie Chopper. The customer has some welding to do on the deck. You can see that it somehow got cut through there. That's a solid line. But there's some other places that need to be welded on this old commercial girl. It's a 50-inch cut, and he asked me to come over and take the deck off, or as Terrell would say, jerk the deck. So every commercial machine is different. If you happen to have a Dixie Chopper with a 50-inch deck on it and you can't figure out how to get the deck off, that's what this here video is about. Now, you have a set of chains that run. Okay, these chains are connected to this gear for your foot pedal to raise and lower the deck. So basically what you're dealing with is, right here, there's two of these on the front. This is a chain to a bolt. And, of course, all the weight's still on it. Alright, so on the end of these chains is a fitting, threaded fitting. The top one is where the deck is set, and the bottom one is what you pull off. And there's two across the front, and then there's two across the back. Now in this case here, can't see anything. In this case, I had to pull the quick link because I could not get that bolt off for the life of me. The threads were all jammed up. It was at a bad angle and I couldn't get it off. So I just pulled the quick link on that one. And on the other side, I did the same thing. There's the chain, and it connects right to the deck right here. Then underneath of here, if I could get up there to show you, you have these bars. They act like sway bars. Let me reset the camera. All right. Now on both sides of the deck, under the main frame, are these bars right here. They act like sway bars. You have a pin that goes through right here, and a pin that goes right through here. And there's a bushing that goes over the pin. So when this thing is down in place, this pin actually goes above this bar and through the bushing and back through, and that's what holds that on and hangs it on. So you take those both off, and then all that's left here in the front, see if I can get a better angle, and probably can't. All that's left right here on this connecting arm, there's a pin in this side of it that attaches there, and there's a pin here that I took off as well that attaches there. Now if you take all that off and you take the belts off, you just have to take the drive belt off. That's the top one. Release the tension on that. That's what this arm here is for. If you twist that, it releases the tension. You can take the drive belt off, and then that's it. Now you have this bar that comes through the top here, so you actually have to lift the whole front end of the mower up to clear that bar so that you can drag the deck out from underneath, and that's what I'm going to do now. But that's really all there is to it. I thought this would be a short video just so you guys understand that you have the 4 chains that attach to the actual deck. You have the 2 bars that run front to back, one on each side with 2 pins in it, and you have to take out those 2 travel pins on the front, then take the belt off. It seems difficult, but if you go ahead and raise up your floor here, and you basically raise it and then pivot it forward and then raise it up, you can access almost everything from the top side. The hardest bit was getting those out from underneath, and I used a box wrench on one. It's a 3/4 inch bolt, 3/4 inch nut, and then I jacked up the front and I used the impact to get the front 2 off because I had enough clearance. So if you have any questions, you want to see me put it back together after he gets the welding done and gets the belts to be replaced, and I'll be making another video on how to reinstall the deck and hopefully I won't be short on time, and I will be able to basically show you it's not that difficult to put the deck back on either. It was hard getting off because the stuff was all rusted in place. You know, there's a lot of things that are jammed up, mucked up, corroded. So once he goes through and cleans all those, replaces all the bushings, fixes all that stuff, going back together will be, you know, a 20-30 minute job. So thanks for stopping by. I don't know if I'll be making another video before Christmas. I know it's a few weeks away, but things are not going good. I have to move from my current location, from my shop, after 2 years with no notice. There's some fighting going on with the county to stop an eviction for absolutely no reason. I just have a lot going on. So if I don't see you, Merry Christmas, and we'll see you in the new year. Thanks for watching. Now, I wouldn't recommend it, but I used to be a boxer and work out all the time. Without the deck being on there, all of the weight is literally just behind the rear axle. See, there's the rear axle and all the weight's back there. So what I did is I just grabbed this front rail right here with my hands, lifted it up waist high to clear that arm, and I just walked it backwards. Boom, put it back down. If you don't have a jack, see I have this big massive floor jack, and it was not tall enough to raise that up. Usually what we do in the shop, or if we're out on location, is pull it up under a tree and use a come-along. Bring the come-along down to the front, lift it up so you can drag the deck out. But it's almost dark and I didn't want to mess with it. So I literally just lifted it up, walked it backwards over the deck, and there's the deck. So this is the arm I was talking about here. Connects on that side, and then the other one I left up on the machine so I would know which went to which. And as you can see, there's just 1, 2, 3, 4 places where those chains come down and go through, and then here's where those 2 stabilizer bars go through and connect here and here. And that's pretty much it. It's a pain in the butt. Took me about 90 minutes because everything was old and rusty and messed up, but it won't take that long putting it back together. So I just thought I'd let you see it off the machine. Thanks for stopping by. See you soon.